place like this without being changed? When you see certain things, you can't just go on with your life and pretend like you don't know it. We were in church yesterday, and one of the guys on our team said, you know, I'm your brother, you're my sister, we have the same father, because we're the same. I'll never forget the story of a boy from this region where we're sitting right now. He was kidnapped at the age of 8 years old, and he was taken north to be a slave. And one day, on a Sunday, the boy snuck away to go to church. In the process of that, he lost track of some of his herd. So some of the sheep and some of the camels got away. And when he came back from his church and his master discovered that something was missing, he started beating the boy. And then he said, you know, I'm going to do to you what they did to Jesus. So he took this boy and he nailed him to a wooden board through his hands and his feet and his knees. Even his knees were nailed to the board. And eventually that boy was purchased and redeemed and brought back to southern Sudan. And the community here received him back and gave him a new name. They gave him the name of Joseph. We spent some time over a year and a half or so with this boy. He responded to the gospel of Jesus Christ. That was one. And in the process of doing that, we began to see him transformed to one that had joy and was able to speak about his tormentor with words of forgiveness and peace. You know, I have the opportunity to deliver a message of encouragement and hope in the form of food and clothing and medicine and Bibles to people like Joseph. And it's an incredible privilege, and I love it. I thank God for it.
Since 1997, Persecution Project Foundation has provided crisis relief and spiritual hope to victims of civil war, genocide, and religious persecution. They work with local leaders to rebuild communities, restore hope, and promote human dignity.
Our mission statement at Persecution Project Foundation is active compassion for the persecuted. The people here are not statistics. They're like our brothers and sisters in Christ. You know, each one has a family of their own. Each one is created in God's image. Each one has been given a special gift, a special talent. We meet their basic needs of food and water and medical, and then we see how God is leading them, and we decide to get involved and to support them in their outreach ministries.
Persecution Project Foundation serves people from all religions and all ethnic backgrounds. Our primary goal is, though, to share the gospel and the love of Jesus Christ. I met a new Muslim refugee. He was just coming down from Darfur, and this man's name was Jacob. And I asked Jacob, I said, well, you're a Muslim. Well, why are you being persecuted by people who are part of your religion? And he said to me, I don't know. I don't know why. But what I don't understand more than that is why you Christians are helping me. And of course, that was the door wide open. And I just went right through and I said, the reason we are helping you is because when we were Christ's enemies, he came and died for us. He nodded. He said, he understood. He said, I see.
Persecution Project Foundation enlists compassionate individuals in the United States to restore hope and rebuild communities through the love of Christ by providing food, clothing and shelter, clean water, education, medical care, leadership training, and discipleship programs.
The great thing is that you can come to a place like Sudan and you can find your brothers and sisters here, living here. And when you see your brothers and sisters in need, you just can't continue on with your life like you don't know. Our mission statement is active compassion for the persecuted. And that's really what we're all about. That's what you get involved with when you get involved with Persecution Project Foundation.
Please join Persecution Project Foundation. You can get active today.